Hi, everybody. Sam White here, founder at Shakespeare in Detroit. Happy New Year! Can you believe it? It is 2024. I am sending anybody and everybody that watches this video here on Shakespeare in Detroit's YouTube channel, I'm wishing you all the love, all the light, all the comfort, all the ease as we move into the new year. I love a new year. It feels like a fresh start. It feels like a new opportunity. It feels like a do-over. It feels good. It feels good. And I know that the world is hard for so many of us right now. But I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to be able to even record this for you all and share energy and share news about Shakespeare in Detroit, now going into its 11th season. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? 11 years of Shakespeare in Detroit. In 2013, Shakespeare in Detroit pioneered the first ever Shakespeare in the Park experience within the city's boundaries. That's right. We are history makers. We are groundbreakers. We are innovators. And I'm so proud of that. I'm so proud of the work that we do at Shakespeare in Detroit, which includes 3 programs. There are 3 programs at Shakespeare in Detroit: special events, main stage programs, and of course, our Shakespeare STEAM program, which is embedded in Detroit schools throughout the school year. And then we have our Youth Conservatory, which is an extension of the work that we do in schools. And STEAM, in case you didn't know, stands for the science of lighting and production, the technology of sound design, the engineering of a form. For us, that's a costume, or it could be a prop piece, the arts of classical performance, or the art of classical performance, which includes very specific pillars like heightened language, verse versus prose, metaphor, antithesis. And of course, there is the mathematics of set building. That's what STEAM stands for, and we're so proud of that. 3 programs: Shakespeare STEAM, which I just mentioned, special events, and our main stage program. So I'm so excited to be with you all here on our YouTube channel to announce one very special event this spring 2024. That's right. This May, Shakespeare in Detroit will present As You Like It by William Shakespeare, and it's my cut of the script, which supports a wonderful exhibit at the DIA, at the Detroit Institute of Arts, our partner. They have a beautiful, a wonderful, a monumental exhibit called Regeneration, which celebrates Black silent films from the Victorian era, films like Something Good. And it takes us all the way through the history of Black cinema up into the 70s. And so our production, Shakespeare in Detroit's production of As You Like It, is a beautiful, a wonderful, an inspired supplement to that beautiful exhibit, Regeneration, because our Rosalind and our Orlando are inspired by 2 incredible vaudeville actors who you can read more about in the description of this particular video. So make sure you check out the description so you can click on more to learn more about the inspiration for our Rosalind and our Orlando, and my cut of Shakespeare's As You Like It. So excited to be back at the DIA. If you missed it, in 2022, Shakespeare in Detroit partnered with the DIA for an incredible, one of my favorite things that Shakespeare in Detroit has ever done. I love many of the things that we do, but I especially loved a program that we had called Van Gogh's Letters, which we produced when the museum was hosting 70 plus pieces by Vincent van Gogh. It was highly successful. It was a one-night only event. It was immersive. It was high audience engagement. We created a visual piece with the actors in real time. We had audience members who were in the audience receive sunflowers because, Vincent van Gogh, he loved sunflowers, and they got to share quotes that they received ahead of time. It was amazing. And if you missed that presentation, there's also links in the description of this particular video where you can watch pieces from the filmed last dress rehearsal. So we're really excited to be back at the DIA, at the Detroit Institute of Arts this spring for As You Like It. And here's a great thing about this special event. It is, or it has been curated by me, as it is my cut and inspired by the exhibit Regeneration. But it has especially been curated for students. So there are 12 performances, but 10 of them are youth matinees. And the goal is to reach 3,000 Detroit students inside of the Danto Lecture Hall that's at the DIA. And it's totally been refurbished with more lights, better sound. The stage has been extended a bit. And so we're really excited for that. And it's directed by the incredible, the amazing, I admire him so much, and he's such a wonderful person. Lynch Travis is directing it. We have an incredible team of designers who will be a part of making As You Like It, directed by Lynch Travis, possible at the Detroit Institute of Arts. So there's 10 matinees because thanks to the National Endowment for the Arts by way of Shakespeare in American Communities at Arts Midwest, thanks to them, we have been empowered with resources to present 10 student matinees, along with our partner at the Detroit Institute of Arts, who are making it possible for us to have the 10 matinees, as well as 2 public performances. So there's only two opportunities for the general public to see As You Like It. So make sure you stay tuned to shakespeareindetroit.com to learn more how you can be one of the folks in the audience on May the 18th. That's a Saturday at 7 p.m. or May 24th. That's a Friday at 7 p.m. Make sure you stay tuned to our website, again, at shakespeareindetroit.com, to see how you can be one of the lucky few to see this special performance of William Shakespeare's As You Like It, inspired by the exhibit Regeneration at the DIA. Again, thanks to the NEA, thanks to Arts Midwest, Shakespeare in American Communities for making this work possible for youth, for students in Detroit. And we feel so happy that we also get to share this work for 2 performances only with the general public. By the way, the show, because of the DIA and because of the National Endowment for the Arts, Shakespeare in American Communities by way of Arts Midwest, thanks to them, the show, the performance, this special event is totally free for students, for schools, totally free. And if you'd like to be one of the schools who gets to attend, behind the scenes, we reach out to schools because the DIA has partners and we have our partner schools. But if you're interested, we can possibly make arrangements for you to see this really exciting, really special event. And you can reach us at info. That's info at shakespeareindetroit.com. I'm going to leave it here. You see it here now so that you can reach out to learn more. And our managing director who leads our STEAM program, her name is Christine, will reach back out to you. But our partner schools, who have been our partner schools for years now, as well as school partners by way of the DIA, the Detroit Institute of Arts, will be inviting a few thousand students, 3,000 students, to see this special performance. And if you're one of the general public members of all ages who comes for those 2 performances I just spoke about on Saturday, May 18th or Friday, May 24th, you'll have to register. You'll have to register to get into the special performance, but it's totally free and at no cost to you. So we're really excited to be able to present this really special event, really cool interpretation of As You Like It, Victorian era, celebrating silent film. Super honored to be able to offer that to you all. Very excited for that. So, great. Yes. The other thing that I wanted to share with you all is that So As You Like It is a special event that we have. We also, what's super exciting is we have our summer programming, which is coming back. We're coming back with Julius Caesar for our youth programs. So I'm just sprinkling a little extra news in here for 2024. More on auditions for the youth show. A lot of our students will probably come from our partner schools, but there may be some opportunities to audition for youth in Detroit for Julius Caesar, which will also be a free public showing. And that's, again, our youth conservatory is an extension of our STEAM program, which you can learn more about at shakespeareindetroit.com. And then in the fall, I am going to be back in the director's chair for our main stage program, which we're not going to announce today. We're going to leave you wanting more as far as our main stage program for 2024. And then we also have some other exciting things happening later in the fall, winter. So thanks for being here. You know, there's so much coming down the pike for Shakespeare in Detroit. It's really an exciting time. As I said, I feel so grateful to be able to continue to do this work for year 11. 11 years of Shakespeare in Detroit. It's been a little bit longer for me because Shakespeare in Detroit actually started the year before. We had a program, or I was facilitating a program called Shakespeare Against Cancer, which eventually evolved into Shakespeare in Detroit. But I just feel so lucky. I feel so fortunate, blessed, whatever you want to call it. I feel so good. I feel so great that I get to do this work here in my hometown. I was born and raised in Detroit, so it's always great to be able to come home, because I go other places and I work other places. I work around the globe, but then I'm always able to come home no matter where I am in the world. I always come back home to be able to produce, facilitate, cultivate the work that we do at Shakespeare in Detroit. So it's an exciting time. It's an exciting season ahead at Shakespeare in Detroit. Thank you for clicking on this video to hear our exciting news for spring 2024. There's so much more to come with our youth program, our STEAM program, and with our main stage work. So stay tuned. You can follow us on Instagram at Shakespeare in Detroit, on Facebook at Shakespeare in Detroit, on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Shakes in the D. You can sign up for our newsletter at info@shakespeareindetroit.com. You can email us if you want to learn more about As You Like It at info@shakespeareindetroit.com. You can also make sure you don't miss this part. Subscribe here on our YouTube channel so that you can always stay on top of Shakespeare in Detroit news and info straight from the source. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm wishing everybody all the love, all the good things, all the light in 2024. And I'll see you very, very soon. Happy New Year, everyone. Bye.